Maybe just a little big for the future. No, I would already done a questionnaire. Alright, so survival is kind of dull. Multiplayer, though I may not do a whole match. Again, I just want to sort of test this out, see what settings. Straight! Son, sit up straight. Go to drop zone here, which is sort of it's almost like a cross between salvage and control and destiny and things like that. It will throw you into a match that's already in progress if there is a space for you. If not, it will put you into a match that's in the process of matchmaking. It just kind of depends. List. Wow. Life for the Celestes must suck, because this is not a very hospitable background. Then again, it could just be that we happen to choose a bad place. I slightly feel sorry for them, but at the same time, you think of the United States, and there are plenty of places here you wouldn't want to wind up having your escape pod fall into, and I would say the same thing for the rest of the world, especially once you get to thinking of things like volcanoes and whatnot. Again, dealing with some very, very heavy lag. You've got your hand. You got your cards that you have, the ones that you've unlocked at your different levels and spending your credits on and whatnot. And then you can set up your hand. In this case, the only stuff I've really got, these three. Then unlocks like before, and you can't change your appearance just yet. Match has started. Press to join. In other words, stop screwing around with your preferences and get your ass into the game. And even then, it's going to show you sort of a quick panoramic type shot. Panoramic, I guess, isn't the right word. This is what happens when it's live streaming. Yeah, it shows you what the options, or the objectives are. And you can just skip, pick your blaster, pick what you're using for your hands. I've only got the one, and hit start. And I'm in. I'm one of the rebels, and we are trying to get these escape pods. And be really probably smart of me before I stream next to make sure the sound is coming into my headphones and not coming out of the television. Alright, so somebody's already activated it. Now it's a matter of protecting it. It's probably him that activated it. Third person, hold down the down button on the D-pad. We've captured the escape pod. We got it. Oh, okay, so the Imperials seem to be in this general direction over here. Whoa. Another pod has touched down. Killed one, albeit not in a great way. Getting blasted at. Come on. I do like playing third person because it keeps me from getting motion sick. I get a little motion sick from the other mode, not nearly as bad as on previous gen. What the hell was that? Not nearly as bad as on previous gen consoles, but it happens. And yeah, you really do need that jump pack, as the regular jumps kind of suck. Here we go. Securing the escape pod. Okay, we're going back to... Yeah, you can switch soldiers here. Oh. And pop! And I missed him. Wow, suck. Alright, back to first person. I'm too used to playing Destiny. Yeah, you cannot see the enemy really on your radar, which sucks. Who is you shooting at, son? Oh, okay. Yeah, I usually don't have that kind of stutter like what's happening right now. When I was playing earlier, I didn't have anything like that. Maybe the fact that I'm trying to stream at the same time. Yeah, definitely will need better lighting to do this. Come on! New pod, so we got that one. It's a game to 5. If you look at the little symbols up top. I guess I'll go this way. Could go around, but whatever. I don't know about these backgrounds. I mean, they're like wastelands. Granted, there's at least more stuff going on here. There's a crashed TIE fighter, there's a crashed X-Wing right here. But I mean, oh, dead. Broadly speaking, there's just not a lot to look at. Gorgeous in what's there. I mean, you really feel like this could be photorealistic in many respects, but I mean, is it really that well done? Alright, so you stand on a power-up. I love thermal imploders. They're basically uber bombs. And I don't mean that they're bombs that you like call and some car comes and picks you up to go bomb something. Oh, that would be kind of cool, right? If you're a terrorist, you would need a car bomb, and maybe you just don't have a car of your own, so to do the car bomb, you call Uber and then you load it. No, probably giving people ideas. All right, never mind. Just saying. An Uber bomb. Come on. For some enemies that I can suss out with this info. Oh, no, that's an X-Wing. Yeah, whole space battle going on in the background, which is pretty cool. Nicely detailed. And we do have a Lambda-class shuttle over here. I don't know why it was stuttering, though. Did I stutter? Yeah, apparently. And there we go. Now, interesting thing about this is you're defending it so that the other team doesn't come up and do what I just did, hold square and take over the escape pod. You do not have to stand next to it. So, like I said, it's kind of like Salvage in Destiny, which is the first-person shooter multiplayer game that I'm most familiar with, because usually I tell first-person shooters to suck it. At least in previous generations, because of the motion sickness thing. No. Yeah, I do have a thermal detonator that I can use. See? You can't see the arc before you throw it, though, so it's going to take some practice. But holy shit, do you have an arm. I mean, you can throw that thing way further than I would imagine a normal human being could do. Maybe there's low gravity. Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah, probably not. Alright, so... And you'll see the pod come and crash down if you're facing the right direction. I just didn't happen to be there. So there's a pod. Watch out for the little water hole. Nope, you got it already. That's good. Why does it keep... Yeah, what the... Here, little scoots, little frame rate scoots. Like that. I'll just mess around with it, and eventually I should be able to see if that is a streaming thing, or if that is a beta thing, or what the deal is. Alright, so I got a charge. This won't really mean anything in this, but I'm holding down the charge. Now it's got like an ion shot that works well against vehicles and whatnot. That's about it for that one. No. Kinda hoping I see some enemies. But again, it's not like there are red dots that you can run towards on this thing.
The escape pod is
and we got it. We got 5. So, yay! And another thing I found that takes a while, and maybe it's supposed to be hiding a loading screen, but wow, the end of a match takes forever. We've got the victory screen. Now we're going to show you who got the most kills and blah blah blah. Now we're going to show you every different category that we gave you some points for towards your rank. I'm rank 4 right now because I played around with it a little bit earlier. Here's your different bonuses. Now we're going to take your score and turn it into how many credits you got. You can use those credits to buy stuff later. Thank you for playing the beta. Okay. And then it just kind of sits. Right? And then it's going to throw you back out of that with a regular loading spin to essentially get you ready for whatever the next activity is. And at least so far, every next activity is just the exact same activity again, as if it's a playlist with the same location. Maybe it'll change locations in the final game, can't say, but, you know, we've got at least a little bit of a loop going on here. I'm gonna hop out. Loading screens are really nice looking, but they're just loading screens. So yeah, that's test run 2. And if I stand, I can move closer here. I may have to just get like another chair and sit it here. Maybe move my camera down, sit a chair here in front. Not sure if that box is small enough, but there's not a whole lot that usually displays up in that side of the screen anyway, just for what it's worth. But I'll play around with this a little bit more and probably go into some more beta stuff. I would say either this weekend or later this week. Maybe even be able to get Michael Morris from Cloud City Casino to run some with me here because I think he's going to be able to drop by and check this out hopefully this weekend. So we can also talk about that on his podcast.